Now to take this further, we are being joined by Ms. Shikha Mukherjee. She is a senior journalist. Ms. Mukherjee, thank you so much for joining us here on WION. We know that there are 4 assembly elections slated for this year in India. I want to straight up ask you, do you think the national election results that we just saw will have a bearing on these assembly elections?
Well, obviously, because Maharashtra is one of the states which is coming up for elections. Haryana is the other. And, in Haryana, as we all know, that while the election process was on for the Lok Sabha, the Saini government has now become a minority government. Therefore, already the writing is on the wall, as it were, for how tough it is going to be for the BJP to retain that state with this kind of shifts and changes that are happening on the ground. The normal expectation is that if the parliamentary elections have been as they have been this time round, the Congress is slated to certainly do better. And there are good reasons for it, because one would expect that, A, the farmers' issue, which is important in parts of Haryana, will get more traction in state elections. Right. The second is, of course, the contractual recruitment of soldiers through the Agnipath scheme. Now, these are both potent emotional issues in Haryana, and therefore I would assume that there would be an impact in Haryana. Then you look at Maharashtra, where obviously the deliberate splitting of the Nationalist Congress Party and of the Shiv Sena. One party was set up by Sharad Pawar himself. He's still there. He's still the leader. And the other by Balsar Thackeray. Uddhav Thackeray is the leader of the Shiv Sena. And the splits that were engineered, which put in an Eknath Shinde government in power in Maharashtra, if you look at that, if this was asking for trouble, and trouble has happened.
Right.
The performance of the Eknath Shinde faction, of the Ajit Pawar faction, and the BJP in this Lok Sabha election is much worse than that of the Mahavikas Aghadi.
Ms. Mukherjee,
and therefore, going into another election, obviously there's going to be a lot of very interesting things happening in Maharashtra.
Yes, absolutely. You make a fair point there. Your analysis stands tall with what we have seen in national elections. But since you say that the Congress has a sort of an edge because of what we saw in national elections, I want to ask you, do you think the BJP or its allies in the NDA could do any kind of course correction that would help them out in the assembly elections?
Well, I think two things. One, in Haryana, what can they do? Are they going to retract from their positions on the farmers' issues?
I mean, they have done that before. Do you think
are they going to announce that? Are they going to fulfill their promises which they had made at the end of the farmers' protest 2 years ago? Are they going to withdraw the Agnipath scheme and go back to usual recruitment? In Maharashtra, what are they going to do? Send the defectors back to the original parties? That's not how it works. Look at it like this. In Maharashtra, the issue is, did the voter approve of these engineered defections? Did the voter approve of the split of the NCP when Sharad Pawar is obviously the founder of the party and has every claim to that party? Did the voter appreciate what Shinde did to Uddhav Thackeray and the Shiv Sena? No. So what is the BJP going to do? Is Mr. Devendra Fadnavis's offer of a resignation accepting moral responsibility for the poor performance of the BJP and the Mahayuti, whatever it is it going to change things? I doubt it. Because in politics, voters and voters and politics is all about trust. If the voter has lost trust in you, then it's going to be a very difficult thing which you can't repair in just a few weeks.
All right, Ms. Mukherjee, thank you so much for joining us on WION and getting us your insights. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.